give them a big shout out. Go to SodenBowl.com and check them out check them out on YouTube. I know it's probably the best Madden players around, so go out there and definitely plug them.
And welcome, Soden Bowl, to the 95th season of Soden Bowl. I am S. Soden, and we have some playoff football coming to you. Basically, we have two games going on here in a few minutes. We have the Denver Broncos hosting the Cleveland Browns, and both teams sit at 12-4. Now, the Browns had a fantastic season, but the Ravens just kind of edged them out towards the end of the season. And so, therefore, the Browns are a wild card team. Coming into that game, both teams are pretty dominant as far as the season goes. Philip Lindsay had a fantastic year with the Denver Broncos, going over 1,000 yards. And Joe Flacco, who Beasley Beeman elected to have as his starting quarterback, he had a pretty good season as well. He went over 3,000 yards. He had like 28 touchdowns, I think, 19 interceptions, somewhere around there. Just an overall good season for him. And then over on the Cleveland Browns side, the Browns had Mayweather, and Mayweather threw for 3,965 yards, 29 touchdowns to 24 interceptions, and then Odell Beckham signed in the offseason. He recorded 69 receptions for just over 1,000 yards and 7 touchdowns. So kind of a dynamic passing attack in Cleveland versus a dominant run game. So Philip Lindsay actually finished with 1,393 yards rushing and 12 touchdowns. Oh, by the way, the Cleveland Browns are the number one offense in Soden Bowl. That is a remarkable feat, being it's the Cleveland Browns. I know that they got some love with the roster this year, but I mean, they still are the Cleveland Browns. So as you see this image up here right now, we have the Jacksonville Jaguars as the number 1 seed. The Baltimore Ravens is the 2. Then we have Denver and the Jets rounding out your division winners. And our 2 wild cards, we have the Cleveland Browns and the Los Angeles Chargers. We're going to go ahead and take a look at the NFC here. So moving into the NFC, we have the Washington Redskins with the number 1 seed. And then by virtue of a tie, we have the Tampa Bay Buccaneers with the number 2 seed in the NFC, edging out both the Los Angeles Rams and the Minnesota Vikings. So a good year for the Bucs over there. And then our second game, our doubleheader game of the day today, is the Los Angeles Rams hosting the Arizona Cardinals. Both teams finished 10-6. The Los Angeles Rams sport the league's top defense. They have Aaron Donald and J.J. Watt on the defensive line, and those two guys are absolute game wreckers. J.J. Watt finished with 19.5 sacks, and Aaron Donald finished with 18.5 sacks. So anytime you can get two guys rushing the passer like that, you are going to have a good defense. Brandon Cooks for the L.A. Rams. Brandon Cooks is their 1,000-yard receiver. Jared Goff goes over 3,000 yards passing, and Todd Gurley just misses 1,000 yards, but he only played about 7 or 8 games due to injury. Word on the field is Todd Gurley, Brandon Cooks, and Robert Woods will not start this game due to being banged up at the end of the season. Coach Soden elected not to start them. And the rookie Henderson's going to get the start. The rookie Proehl is going to get the start. And on the other side, I believe Cooper Kupp is going to move up, and he's going to make the start as well. So it will be interesting to see what the Rams can do on offense. I think they primarily rely on the defense anyways. So I think the Rams are looking for some stability here. Now, they have dominated the Cardinals. They beat the Cardinals by over 20 points, both games that they've played. So they are hosting Arizona at home. Coach King of Battle, can he overcome his 0-for-2 start against the Rams? I guess we'll just have to see. These two teams are pretty evenly matched as far as the roster goes. So, to me, I think the real surprise this year, both in the AFC and in the NFC, has been the New York Jets and Probably the Tampa Bay Buccaneers would be my other one. Two rosters that are kind of challenged here. But they did a good job. I mean, look at the Washington Redskins, too, and the Jacksonville Jaguars. I think the Jaguars finished with 1 loss, and the Redskins, I think, were right behind them with 2 losses. So some roster challenge teams, but again, it seems that user skills prevail. So we're going to go ahead and take a look here and see if these guys are ready. Our first game that we actually have coming up here is going to be the Los Angeles Rams hosting. They are hosting the Arizona Cardinals, and they are actually out on the field. So we're going to go down to the field and take a look at this game and go from there. And we're going to go ahead and zoom in here. All right, looks like I missed the kickoff there. Okay, this game actually locked up here. So the Rams were up 7-0 with the football, and it looks like the game locked up. So they're going to reenact the 7-0 score here and give the Rams the football. So why they do that, we are going to have a 7-0 Rams lead at home, Rams getting the football, and this Arizona Cardinals defense led by Chandler Jones, they need to do a good job of getting after the passer. We're going to go ahead and check on the other game why this one's doing this. Looks like the Alpha Heel 7 here, he is upgrading his guys before the game, so that might be bad news for the Denver Broncos. Looks like Alpha has to update his his bio there. He says it's week 13, but we are indeed in the wild card round here in season number 95 of Soden Bowl. So it looks like the Rams got their score there, and they are lining up for the extra point, so it will be 7-0 as it was, but I guess before the game locked up. I think the Arizona Cardinals are going to give the Rams back the football there, so we will watch Alpha here. It looks like Alpha's getting ready to launch his game as well. So the Rams kick off back to the Cardinals here. Oh, we have some news here coming out of Alpha's screen. Some little draft news if you guys want to steal some of his draft news there. And it looks like they are getting ready in Denver to get this playoff game underway. So that will kick off our doubleheader. As you guys can see, we can host up to 6 games here on the SBTV lineup. So those of you guys that want to get your games going, here we are. We can do 6 at one time, both Alpha and myself. All right, we're going to go ahead and zoom in here on the Rams game as this one is ready to start back where they left off. LA is going to get the football with a 7-0 lead. And the King of Battle and the Arizona Cardinals are going to try their best here to slow down a Rams team that has really moved the football at will versus them in the previous 2 games of the year. Arizona really struggled trying to protect Kyler Murray. So we're going to see if things change here in the playoffs. So Jared Goff back in the I formation. He gives it to Henderson, who gets the start over Todd Gurley, the injured Todd Gurley, and he gets a gain of 5 on the first carry of the game. So we have a 2nd down and 5, first quarter. Again, the Rams are up 7-0. This is a restart of a game that had locked up due to the EA servers crashing. So they resume the game with the Rams having a 7-0 lead. It looks like the Rams want to come out and run the football here. Now, they didn't start Todd Gurley. Todd Gurley is on the bench. He is a healthy scratch, but he is banged up. So they have the speedy Henderson back there. In the I formation again, Goff is going to drop back to pass. He throws a quick slant into the ground. Looks like the rookie Prohl on that one was running the slant, and him and Goff just were not on the same page. So a big 3rd down and 5 here for the Rams. First 3rd down of the game. Arizona Cardinals defense looking pretty good here on the first series. Goff is going to come out in the gun, 3 wide to the right, 1 receiver to the left. Henderson in the backfield with him. And he will drop back to pass. He's going to throw over the middle and intercepted by Murphy. Huge turnover as he's taken down. Ball down to the 35-yard line. That Cardinals defense steps up here. Let's go ahead and take a look at what's going on in the Browns game. Looks like the Browns are still loading, so we're going to go ahead and zoom back in again here. Cardinals come out in the gun here. Murray back to pass. He's going to give it to Johnson. Johnson gets absolutely stuffed on the outside, and the LA Rams run defense. Their run defense was top 5. So it's going to be hard for the Cardinals to run the football here. Looks like the Cardinals are going to come out with 3 wide here on 2nd and 12. Murray in the gun. Looks like he has Logan in the backfield with him. And he gets sacked. J.J. Watt with the sack. I'm going to go ahead and mute this one here so we don't get any crossbleed. Looks like the Cleveland Browns are going to get the football first. We're going to zoom in and watch this 3rd down. 3rd and 18 for Murray. Back to pass. He's going to scramble to the left. And down he goes. A loss of 15 on the play. As if Donald and Watt is not enough, they have Franklin Meyer there with the sack. 4th and 31. Rams are going to get the football back. We're going to go ahead and move in to the Cleveland Browns game here. And we have a 2nd and 6. Cleveland Browns with the football. Both teams at 12 and 4. The Denver Broncos won their division, so they have the edge in head-to-head matchups here. We have Baker Mayfield coming out in the I formation here. And he gives to Chubb with virtually no gain there. So we have a 3rd and 5. Big 3rd down, first 3rd down of the game. Looks like Cleveland's going to come out and throw the football here, and I don't blame them. That passing attack is one of the best in Soden Bowl. Mayfield back in the gun here. Denver moving up on the line, looking for Njoku there. And Mayfield throws the out. He gets his toes down. And that is a completion to Odell Beckham, his first catch of the game. Gain of 11 and a first down for the Cleveland Browns. Mayfield back in the gun. Nobody in the backfield with him. Denver showing blitz. Mayfield's going to drop back to pass. And he throws, and that is a nice route out there. 2 receivers in the same area, but he picks up that block and lets that receiver get a couple more yards on the play. So a gain of 9 on first down. 2nd down and 1 for the Cleveland Browns at midfield. 6 minutes left here in the first quarter of the AFC wildcard playoffs. Soden Bowl season number 95. Mayfield back to pass. He's got that quick out, complete. And Harris on the reception there. First down, Cleveland Browns here across midfield, ball down to the 47-yard line. So far, the Cleveland Browns have done a good job of picking up Von Miller off the edge there. Mayfield back in the eye. And Collins with the carry there, and it looks like he's tackled for a loss. No, they actually give him 1 yard on the play. So 2nd down and 9. Denver defense standing up there on first down. Mayfield's going to come out in the gun. Looks like he's got Chubb in the backfield with him. 3 wide to the left. Back to pass. Miller off the edge. Hits Mayfield as he throws the football. And that ball is knocked away and almost intercepted by Chris Harris Jr. Shout out to Mr. Harris, who gives us some love on our opening videos. Nice play on that job, bud. 3rd down and 9. Ball's on the 46-yard line. They are not within field goal range yet. So if you're the Cleveland Browns, you need to at least get 5-6 yards to even have a shot at a field goal here, or convert with a gain of 9 or 10 or more. So Mayfield's going to go back in the gun. Chubb in the backfield with him. Looks like he's calling out Von Miller on the edge there. So watch Von Miller on the right. Mayfield throws, gets hit as he throws, and he completes the pass on the out route Great job of standing in the pocket. Fires a strike to Njoku. Gain of 16 yards. And the Browns are down to the 30-yard line. We're going to go ahead and check out what's going on here. And we have a touchdown. Looks like Brown on the carry on that one. The bruising running back for the Rams. And the Rams go up 13-0 pending the extra point. The kick is up, and it's good. So the Rams lead 14-0 in the NFC wildcard round. We're going to get back here to the Cleveland Browns game. Looks like the Browns are down in the red zone here. Ball in the 16. What a fake by Mayfield. Oh, he lost the football. There's a fumble on the play, and somehow the Browns pick that thing back up. Odell Beckham on the recovery. Looks like the second part of that hit there kind of knocked the ball out. Either way, it's still a gain of 5. So 2nd down and 5, ball down to the 11-yard line here with 3 minutes left in the first quarter. Cleveland's opening drive. They give to Chubb up the middle, and he trucks the defensive tackle there. So we have a 3rd down and 2 for the Cleveland Browns. Ball on the 9-yard line. All right, we got Mayfield back in the gun. Chubb and Collins in the backfield. Chubb's going to go in motion out to the outside. And he will walk into the end zone as Cleveland takes a 6-0 lead here in the AFC wildcard playoffs. Soden Bowl season number 95, and the kick is up, and it is good. Cleveland leads 7-0. We're going to go ahead and take a look at what's going on here in the Rams game. And we have the Arizona Cardinals. The Cardinals score. We're going to go back and see how they scored here. All right, so it looks like it was a run to Isabella. And he will go down the sidelines here, beating the defense. Rapp cannot keep up, and that is how the Arizona Cardinals take the lead. Looks like the Rams get the ball back here. We're going to go back into the other game here and check out Denver's first drive of the game. So Phillip Lindsay with a carry for 12 yards. And we have a 1st down and 10. Ball up to the 39-yard line. Joe Flacco coming out in the I formation. He's going to give to Lindsay again, and he is stuffed. Browns defense was having none of that. So we have a 2nd down and 10. Schobert on the tackle. Looks like the Broncos are going to come out 3 wide. Cleveland substituting some people here on defense. All right, we got Flacco back in the gun. Lindsay in the backfield with him, 3 wide to the right. And Flacco will give the ball to Lindsay. Great cut and spin move, and he gets the 1st down. And we have an injury on the field. Looks like they've lost Anderson at wide receiver. But that was a nice carry and great user skills on that one to make the spin, get that lane, and then make the spin and get that 1st down. So Flacco back in the gun. And he throws the screen and wisely throws that ball away. That defense was all over it, and that is a big injury to Robbie Anderson. Looks like a shoulder tear. He will not be back this game. Doesn't seem to faze the Broncos. They come out. Looks like they're coming out 3 wide again. They are. Flacco in the gun. Lindsay in the backfield with him. 2nd down and 10 for the Denver Broncos at midfield. And we have a give to Lindsay off right tackle. He gets the edge, and he is down the sideline. Saving tackle by the Browns. Big gain by the Denver Broncos, and that shows you Phillip Lindsay finished the year with 1,393 yards and 12 touchdowns. Kind of the heart and soul of that Denver Bronco offense. He's elusive in the running game and elusive in the passing game as well. So Broncos going to come out in the single back. Lindsay's not on the field. They fake the end around and the give up the middle, and he is stuffed. Spencer Ware with a loss of 2 on the play. Second and 12 there. We're going to come over and take a look at the Rams game here. We got Jared Goff back in the gun. He's going to throw. He's going deep over the middle. Cooper Kupp for the touchdown. Great read by Jared Goff on the play. And the Los Angeles Rams go up 20-7, pending the extra point. We're going to go ahead and move back into the Cleveland Browns here and the Denver Broncos. We have a 3rd down and 12 for Joe Flacco. Ball up to the 30-yard line. Looks like we're switching sides here with Phillip Lindsay. Flacco making a lot of pre-snap adjustments here. He will drop back to pass finally. And he's going to get sacked on the edge by Myles. Is that Myles Garrett? It looks like Myles Garrett. No. Jannard Avery on the play on that one. Looked a lot like Myles Garrett there off the edge. And the Denver Broncos will have to settle for a field goal, and the kick is up, and it is good. We have a 7-3 Cleveland Browns lead entering the second quarter, and the Cleveland Browns will get the ball here. Check out both games here. All right, so Cleveland's going to get pretty good field position here. Looks like in our other game, Arizona has the ball up to the 30-yard line. And it's intercepted. We're going to zoom in here. Roby Coleman intercepts Kyler Murray and takes it back to the house. And the Los Angeles Rams are pulling away in this game, up 27-7. So let's get back into the Cleveland Browns game here. That game's getting a little out of hand in the NFC side. All right, so we have a 2nd down and 11 for the Cleveland Browns. Looks like Baker Mayfield's going to come out in the eye-tight formation. Chubb in the backfield. Denver shifting left. All right, Mayfield's going to drop back to pass. And nice read to Njoku, and great job of elevating that football over the defense. And we have another injury for the Broncos. Looks like Williams down on the play, holding his arm. Probably means he'll have a back injury. We have a 1st down and 10 for the Cleveland Browns. Ball up to the 45-yard line. Mayfield's going to come back in the gun. He's got Chubb and Collins in the backfield with him. And we are switching guards. And there's the give up the middle. Chubb looks like he didn't get anything on that. Maybe a yard. He does get a yard on the play. 2nd down and 9 for the Cleveland Browns here.
So that means what in halftime? Adjustments time, right? Figure out what they are. Figure out the things that they really want to accomplish and who to run behind. Which are your better blockers? Find those guys.
All right, we have Baker Mayfield coming out in the gun. Looks like he's got 4 wide. Back to pass. He's throwing deep down the middle, and he snags the ball. Njoku again with the catch. And look at that. Baker Mayfield, 8 of 9 for 106 yards. That is an all-pro grab over the middle by Njoku. Ball up to the 25-yard line here. Baker Mayfield's going to come out in the gun again. Chubb in the backfield. The play fake. Back to pass. And he is going to fumble the football. Great job picking up the football by the O-line of the Cleveland Browns, but Baker Mayfield takes a shot on that one. Looks like he tried to leave the pocket there and just kind of ran into that blitz. So we have a 2nd down and 20. Mayfield back in the gun. Back to pass. He's going to check it down, and a nice move on the play. He gets away from the defender on that one, and he gets about half the yards there. So we have a 3rd down and very makeable. 3rd down and 6 here. So that's a great play call, great execution by the Browns. Mayfield back in the gun. Looks like he's got Chubb in the backfield with him. And Miller coming after him. He steps up, and he throws an interception. Intercepted by the Denver Broncos. Callahan with the interception. He brings it up to the 25-yard line. Great defensive stand by the Denver Broncos. We're going to go ahead and zoom out here, see what we have going on in this other game here. And we have a missed field goal here by the Arizona Cardinals. Looks like they get about 4 minutes left till halftime in this one. And the Rams are up 28-7. Jared Goff in the I formation here. He's going to drop back to pass. And he throws an out route, tight coverage, but he's able to complete the ball to the rookie Prohl. All right, we got the Rams back in the I formation here. And we have a pitch to Henderson, and he is crushed. Chandler Jones. Jones absolutely destroys the tackle and gets past the pulling guard on that one to tackle Henderson in the backfield. All right, Goff looks like he's coming back out in the I formation again. Cardinals showing blitz. And the Rams are going to change the play here on offense. And they give us to Henderson up the middle. Looks like he had a big hole there, but great job of the pursuit on the back end by that Arizona Cardinals defense. We have a 3rd down and 10 for the Los Angeles Rams, leading 28-7 with about 3 minutes left in the second quarter here. I formation for Jared Goff. And he's going to pitch it out to Henderson. He's going to throw the football and wisely throws the ball away. That's kind of a unique call there on 3rd down, going with the halfback pass. So we have a 4th down and 10 for the Los Angeles Rams. They are going to line up for a field goal. Looks to be a 54-yard attempt for Zuerlein. Looks like he nailed the meter here. The kick is up. It hits the crossbar. No good on that one. We're going to go ahead and go back to the other game now. Maybe. All right, let's go ahead and get in the other game. Looks like they're having technical difficulties over there. All right, Mayfield back to pass, and a nice post route on that one by Callaway. It looks like the Browns got the football back, leading 7-3 here in the second quarter.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence you
Ball up to the 34-yard line. Mayfield back in the gun. And there's the give to Chubb up the middle. And a nice little gain on 1st down. Well, it's only a gain of 2. I thought he actually picked up 3 or 4 in that one, but gain of 2, so we have a 2nd down and 8. And we have the 2-minute warning in the AFC wildcard playoff, season number 95. The Browns lead 7-3. Mayfield back to pass. And Von Miller gets him off the edge. And there you go. Von Miller getting into the game finally for the Denver Broncos. If the Broncos want to have a shot in this game, they need Von Miller to get a good game and slow down this Cleveland Browns offense. So 3rd down and 21 for Mayfield.
Mayfield and this Browns offense staring at a 3rd and long now after the sack.
Denver making some adjustments here on defense. Mayfield back in the gun. Again, Chubb in the backfield with him. And he's going to smartly give it to Chubb up the middle there. You have the lead. You know, don't do anything stupid versus a very good Denver Broncos defense. They give the ball up the middle. They get some yardage, get the ball over midfield. And they actually have a field goal attempt now. So smart play by the Cleveland Browns. And they're letting that clock tick. 45 seconds left here in the second quarter. Don't want to leave Denver too much time. He's got the wind at his back. The kick is up, and it is good. He had some room there. Nice kick by Joseph on that one, and the Cleveland Browns lead 10-3 in the AFC Wildcard Playoffs, season number 95, sponsored by Allied Plumbing and Heat, a name you can trust, and Best Buy. Guys, if you're looking for a modem, you're looking for a TV, you're looking for a router, you're looking for Xbox controllers, head over to Best Buy, guys. They have some awesome sales, the very best products that you can buy on the market, only at Best Buy. If you don't like going to the store, check them out online, bestbuy.com. If they have the promo code up, enter the promo code Soden Bowl. It should be working now, and get yourself a 5% discount. All right, Flacco back in the gun here. Browns leading 10-3, 29 seconds left. Looks like he's going to swap sides with Lindsey again. All right, Flacco back to pass. Steps up, and he gets sacked. Avery again with the sack. Avery with 2 sacks so far. You double-team Garrett, and Avery will make you pay. So 22 seconds left. We have a 3rd down and 12. Cleveland Browns leading 10-3. All right, Flacco will drop back to pass. And he throws it over the middle into coverage and intercepted. User interception. Something the Alpha Heel 7 has really improved this season is his user coverage skills in a game that kind of took away lurking, made it a lot harder to do, and Alpha has really excelled at this. He is really good at covering that receiver. He takes the underneath approach and intercepts that ball. Huge turnover for the Denver Broncos here. Mayfield with a chance to make him pay. He checks it down to Chubb. 10 seconds, 9, 8, and we have a timeout on the field. The Browns with one more timeout left. There's 8 seconds left until halftime. Ball up to the 19-yard line. Mayfield's going to come out. He's going to run one more play. Back in the gun. Mayfield back to pass. Throwing for the end zone. And he's got Njoku in the back of the end zone. Touchdown, Browns. Huge play. And the extra point kick is up, and it is good. We have a 17-3 lead by the Cleveland Browns. We have a final in LA. Now, they had a lot of technical difficulties in Los Angeles, so they picked the game back up again. The Los Angeles Rams move on 37-7. Then they will move on to the next round. Congratulations, LA. Congratulations, King of Battle and the Arizona Cardinals on a good season. So we're going to keep it live here with the Denver Broncos. And looks like they run the ball here, take it to halftime. Nice gain on the play by Phillip Lindsay. I think that's something Denver needs to do more here entering the second half to get back into this game. So Denver's going to get the ball to start the second half. Down 17-3 at home. Coach Beasley Beeman is a very, very good owner. Good stick skills. I expect him to get back into this game. But he's going to need a better game from Phillip Lindsay, in my opinion. Get Lindsay going on the ground and let his defense play good football. Let Von Miller get after the passer. But, you know, the Cleveland Browns, they can kind of run some time out here and make Von Miller a non-factor unless Denver can get back in the game. So Flacco back in the gun. Lindsay in the backfield with him. And there's the give to Lindsay. Up the middle, he gets the crease, and he almost takes that to the house. Phillip Lindsay, 8 carries, 75 yards. I guess he's already doing a good job with Lindsay on the ground there. All right, we got Flacco back in the gun. And he is sacked. He got absolutely destroyed by Zettel on that play. I mean, it didn't matter if he was handing that ball off or keeping it himself. He got absolutely crushed. Good thing he didn't fumble that ball. Looks like we had Avery in the backfield with him again. All right, so Joe Flacco back to pass out of the gun. Throws the screen out to Lindsey, makes a move. Doesn't really get much, however, that is Joe Flacco's first completion of the game. Comes in the third quarter, a gain of 3. So 3rd down and 11 for the Denver Broncos. Flacco is back in the gun with Phillip Lindsay in the backfield. And Cleveland sends some pressure here. They pick it up. Throws a comeback route out to the outside to Sutton on that play. Nice pass by Joe Flacco. Gain of 17 for the Denver Broncos. And a first down as they move over midfield. Ball up to the 45-yard line. All right, Flacco back in the gun. Lindsey in the backfield. Tight formation here. Flacco's going to drop back to pass. He's thrown deep over the middle. Jump ball, and it is knocked away at the last second. Looking for Emmanuel Sanders there. He got 2 hands on the ball, but that safety comes over, knocks it out of his hands. So 2nd down and 10. Flacco back in the gun. Trips left. Give to Lindsey. Up the middle again. He finds that crease in the defense. And a nice gain. Gain of 8 on the play. 3rd down and 2 for the Denver Broncos as they move up to the 37-yard line. Flacco again in the gun. Trips right. And we have a give to Lindsey. He's going to sprint to the outside, and he is stuffed. Lindsey up to 82 yards rushing on the game, but 4th down and 3 for the Denver Broncos. Looks like the Denver Broncos are going to come out and go for it here. This is a huge 4th down for the Denver Broncos. Cleveland showing blitz. Flacco in the gun. Play clock running down here. Flacco drops back to pass. He throws the out route. Great catch. Great catch by Noah Fant on that play. That ball was out in front of him a little bit. He snags it with his fingertips and then gets hit on the play. Just gets the first down. That was a huge 4th down call. Ball up to the 35-yard line. Flacco again in the gun. 3rd quarter, about midway through the 3rd quarter here. Down 2 scores. Flacco drilled as he throws it. And he snags the ball. Noah Fant again gets up there, out jumps the safety. Touchdown Broncos as they're right back in this game. McManus' kick is up, and it is good. And we have a 17-10 Browns lead about midway through the 3rd quarter here as the Denver Broncos get back into this game. And the return gets them up to about the 25, 26-yard line. And this will be the Cleveland Browns' first drive here of the second half. So interesting to see what the Cleveland Browns do. They have a 7-point lead in the AFC Wild Card Playoff, season number 95, sponsored by Allied Plumbing and Heat, a name you can trust, and Best Buy. Check them out, bestbuy.com. And the give to Chubb, off tackle. He is breaking all sorts of tackles there. Finally wrapped up. Gain of 2 on the play. Chubb with 9 carries, only 20 yards running here for the Cleveland Browns. Looks like Von Miller on the tackle. 2nd down and 8. Ball on the 28-yard line. Just under 4 minutes left here in the 3rd quarter. All right, we got Mayfield under center. Looks like Von Miller's lined up on the left over the tight end. Mayfield's going to drop back to pass. He throws the out route to Njoku, and I think he got the first down on that play. 13 of 15 for 174 yards for Baker Mayfield. They're going to mark him just shy, so we have a 3rd and inches. Mayfield's going to come out in the gun. 3rd down and inches. And he throws it he throws the quick hitch to the receiver. He makes a move. I think that is Dez Bryant coming out of retirement. A gain of 23 on the outside it is. It's Dez Bryant with a 23-yard reception. All right, Mayfield back in the gun, receiver in motion, and he flips it to him on the outside, goes Callaway. Nice tackle by Von Miller there. Good pursuit because Callaway might still be running if Miller doesn't get him in the back. That was a great call. All right, Mayfield back in the gun here. Ball across midfield. He gets drilled as he throws. They are ruling that a pass. Looks like his arm was moving forward. He got absolutely destroyed on that play. Von Miller getting around the edge and getting that pressure on the quarterback. All right, so we have a 3rd down and 5. Big defensive stand here for the Denver Broncos. Mayfield back in the gun, both running backs in the backfield. He's going to throw over the middle, and Beckham hauls that down after getting hit on the play. That's why they pay him the big bucks. Nice catch on the play, good concentration, and way to get your... Oh, he got absolutely leveled on that thing. Good job of holding on to the ball. Ball all the way up to the 12-yard line here. Mayfield back in the gun, both running backs in the backfield. Mayfield back to pass. Oh, and he just gets it away. He gets hit as he throws again on that play. So we have a 2nd down and 10. Cleveland inside the red zone here for the 2nd time this game. The Denver Broncos need a defensive stand here. Only a minute left here in the 3rd quarter. Mayfield's going to come under center here. Chubb in the backfield. 3 wide, bunch formation to the right. Mayfield changing the play here. He's going to pitch it to Chubb. He's got blockers on the outside. Looks like he gets 4 on the play. 3rd down and 6. Ball up to the 9-yard line. All right, Cleveland back in that same formation. Back in the gun, 2 running backs in the backfield. Running back in motion to the left. And he's going to throw it to him. He gets the ball, almost intercepted on that play. Chubb comes up a little bit short on that pass. I thought Denver really had a shot at the interception. And the kick is up, and it is good. We have a 2-score lead again in Denver. The Cleveland Browns up 20-10. 3 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. All right, huge drive for the Denver Broncos here. Broncos need some kind of points here, get back into this game, down 2 scores at home. The give is to Lindsey, off tackle. He gets hit in the back there, so he gets a couple yards. Gain of 1, actually. So 2nd down and 9 as we enter the 4th quarter in Mile High, and we have the Cleveland Browns up 20-10. All right, Joe Flacco back in the gun again. Lindsey in the backfield. We have a give to Lindsey off tackle again. He gets up the middle. He gets the first down and then some. Ball up to the 40-yard line. 97 yards running on the game for Lindsey. Flacco back in the gun. Lindsey in the backfield. He's going to give it to Lindsey. Bounces it outside. Spin move. And now he's off to the races. He somehow avoided that tackle, and he will walk in the end zone. Busted play. Touchdown Broncos as they climb back into this game. 20-16 pending the extra point. And that is the big play ability of Philip Lindsey. All right, Nick McManus with the kick, and it is up, and it is good. And we are back to a 3-point game here in Mile High as the Denver Broncos stay true to their identity and just kind of work Philip Lindsey there, and it pays off with that huge run. So the Cleveland Browns lead 20-17 as they get the ball back here. 7 minutes and 20 seconds left in the game. The AFC wildcard, season number 95. Baker Mayfield comes out in the weak formation, and he's going to throw the ball back to pass, and he throws to the outside. Nice catch on the play and a great job of great stiff arm there on the outside. Cleveland up to 257 yards of offense. They're going to come out in the I formation. Strong side right. They're going to give to Chubb. Chubb puts his head down and gets the first down and a couple more yards there. 11 carries, 29 yards for Chubb, and that one moves the chains. So 2017, 6 minutes and 42 seconds, ball up to the 39-yard line. Strong formation, strong side left. All right, Mayfield's going to give the ball to Chubb. He gets the edge. Good tackle from behind by Chris Harris Jr. on that one. Gain of 1. And that clock is moving down to 6 minutes left in the game. 2nd down and 9. Cleveland's ball on the 40-yard line. And in our first game of the doubleheader, we have the Los Angeles Rams moving on at home versus the Arizona Cardinals. They win 37-7 as the rookie Prohl gets the start over Brandon Cooks, and he gets 2 touchdowns in the game MVP. Mayfield back to pass. He gets hit from behind. The ball is out, and it is incomplete. They say his arm was moving forward, and it was. Von Miller almost with a game-changing play there on defense. So 3rd down and 9 for Cleveland. Mayfield back in the gun. We have Von Miller on the edge there. Right side. Lined up over Njoku. Mayfield sees it. Mayfield's adjusting the offensive line here. He's trying to pick up Von Miller off that edge. And Miller gets loose. He hits him as he throws the ball, and it is intercepted. So Miller misses a game-changing play last play. He gets pressure on Baker Mayfield and forces a bad pass and gets the game-changing play on defense on the second play of that drive. So Denver taking over, ball on their own 30-yard line. They're going to go ahead and give this ball to Lindsey. Lindsey breaks it outside. He is down the sidelines and tackled from behind, ball up to the 47-yard line. Momentum clearly changing in this game. Lindsey well over 100 yards now. All right, we have Joe Flacco coming out in strong formation, strong side left. And he's going to give the ball to Lindsey, and he is smashed. Avery absolutely destroys him on that play. So Lindsey, 15 carries, 175 yards rushing. He is having himself a day. Clock is down to about 5 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Cleveland up 20-17. Flacco back in the gun. Trips left. So he's got Spencer Ware in the backfield. Back to pass. He's going to throw it out to Ware. Nice move. Great juke move on the play. Gets himself 2 more yards on that one. So we have a 3rd down and 6. Almost a must conversion here for the Denver Broncos. They are going up against the league's top offense and doing a pretty good job so far of containing that offense. But you can't expect that defense to just keep them under wraps all game. So your offense has to come through here if you're the Denver Broncos. Flacco back in the gun. Tight formation. Lindsey in the backfield. That play clock's ticking down here. 8. Down to 5 seconds. Flacco gets the ball off. Back to pass. Thrown deep over the middle. And Sutton makes the catch. Tough catch on that one as he's got that safety bearing down on him. Snags the football. Breaks the tackle. Gets that ball up to the 24-yard line. So big play. Good read by Joe Flacco on that pass. Flacco's going to come back out in the gun here. Lindsey in the backfield. Tight formation again. The give is to Lindsey up the middle. He's got a huge hole. Looks like he gets about 5 or 6 yards. He gets 6 yards on the play. 2nd and 4. He's up over 180 yards running in this game. Looks like Denver's going to come out again. 3 wide. Lindsey in the backfield. Cleveland really kind of selling out on the run up the middle here. They're going to give it to Lindsey up the middle. He does get a hole, but he doesn't get the first down. Gain of 3, so a big 3rd down and 1 for the Denver Broncos. Flacco coming out in the I formation. Cleveland up on the line here. Safety creeping up. Flacco's going to go ahead and give it to Lindsey, and Lindsey is hit in the backfield. Great defensive stand by the Cleveland Browns. We have a timeout on the field. The Cleveland Browns call a timeout. So field goal attempt here to tie the game for the Denver Broncos. .34-yard attempt for McManus. And that kick is up and down the middle, and we are tied in Denver 20-20 in the AFC wildcard playoff season number 95. Both these owners finished 12-4 on the season. We have the number 1 offense residing in Cleveland, and we have a very good rushing attack coming out of Denver with Phillip Lindsay. So Cleveland's going to get the ball. 2 minutes and 23 seconds left in the game. Cleveland with 2 timeouts. Denver still has all 3 of theirs. Von Miller has to be a presence on this drive here. Mayfield's going to go under center. Single back formation. Denver pitching the line in, up on the line. Mayfield sees it. He is changing the play. Back to pass, and Von Miller gets the sack. That is his 2nd sack of the game, his 5th tackle. 2nd down and 17 for the Cleveland Browns. Mayfield gets laid on his back on that one. Lucky he didn't fumble. Nobody even picked up Von Miller on that one. So the 2-minute warning in Mile High. We are tied 20-20. Beasley Beeman versus the Alpha Heel 7. Mayfield in the gun. Chubb in the backfield with him. Looks like Von Miller on the edge here. He has his X-Factor ability enabled. And he drills Mayfield as he throws the ball. Jump ball on the outside and knocked away. So we have a 3rd down and 17 for the Cleveland Browns here. Von Miller has his X-Factor enabled. He has that glowing orange reddish X there. He is on the right side. He is flaring out to the right. They double team him. And he's going to throw down the middle, leaping grab. Njoku with another big catch. 30 yards up to the 49-yard line. 1:41 left in the game. Mayfield's going to go back in the gun. Both running backs in the backfield here. And again, we want to switch guards. We have a guard at wide receiver. Not quite sure what's going on here, but the give to Chubb, and he is stuffed. They're giving him a yard, but the ball's still on the 49-yard line. So I'm going to say no gain on that one. Scores at 20-20. Minute 14 left here in the fourth quarter. The Alpha Heels 7 trying to pull off a game-winning drive and an upset here at Mile High. Baker Mayfield back in the gun here. Denver showing blitz. Mayfield throwing the out route. Odell Beckham with the catch and the first down and gets out of bounds on the play. That is a very good matchup out there. We have Odell Beckham versus Chris Harris Jr. We have a first down, and looks like they replayed that, but it's upheld. Ball up to the 37-yard line. First down and 10 for the Cleveland Browns. 50 seconds left in the AFC wildcard game. Final out of the NFC, the Rams move on, taking out the Arizona Cardinals at home, 37-7. Mayfield's going to throw over the middle to the running back. He's got Chubb with an easy first down. Great move by Chubb on the arrow route. Linebacker cannot keep up. And we are in field goal range. 37 seconds and ticking. Mayfield, first down, ball up to the 25-yard line, back in the gun. Give to Chubb up the middle. And Browns call a timeout on this one.
All right, my man, this is now where it's risk-reward. Because on defense, you've got to crowd the line of scrimmage. You've got to get it all.
20 seconds left here. Cleveland well within field goal range. And there's the give to Chubb. And he is tackled on the play. Looks like Denver's not going to use the timeout here. They're going to challenge Cleveland to go ahead and take this field goal attempt. Cleveland's going to run the clock down here. And there's the timeout. 4 seconds left on the clock. If you need a block, now is the time if you are the Denver Broncos. And there is a timeout by Denver attempting to ice the kicker. So the Cleveland Browns looking for a field goal here with 4 seconds left. And here you go. They have iced the kicker. Alpha gets the power meter down. The kick is up. And it is good. The Cleveland Browns move on. No time left on the clock. What a kick. And the Cleveland Browns win 23-20 in Denver. They pull off the upset. Congratulations to the Alpha Heel 7 moving on. Congratulations to Coach Beasley Beeman on a good season. There you go. 181 yards running by the Denver Broncos. 275 yards passing by the Cleveland Browns. Njoku to me. Njoku really made some tough catches on that one. I feel like he is my my X factor for the Cleveland Browns on offense there. Von Miller on defense for the Denver Broncos did a good job. Phillip Lindsay kind of stole the show for Denver with over 180 yards running, but it wasn't enough as Baker Mayfield leads the game-winning drive for your Cleveland Browns as Cleveland advances to the next round of the playoffs. So Arizona and Denver, they come up short. That is it, guys. The last few games left here. We're going to go ahead and go back. We're going to transition back here so we can see in the AFC. So in the AFC, we have Denver eliminated now. We have the Jets and the Chargers scheduled to play later today. We have the Jags and the Ravens awaiting the winner of those two games. Moving on to the NFC now. In the NFC, we have the Rams at home taking care of the Arizona Cardinals. And we have the Eagles and the Minnesota Vikings playing later today. And then we have the vaunted Redskins awaiting who they play. And then we have the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, who are playing really good football down the stretch here. So we have number 1 draft picks, Redskins. We have Coach Cy and his Minnesota Vikings, Wyrock, and the Philadelphia Eagles. And then we have Soden's Rams, King of Battles, Arizona Cardinals. He is eliminated. And, of course, Eat More Chicken and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I'm going to go back to the AFC here. And back to the AFC, we have Kylo Ren's Jaguars, the one-loss Jaguars. Great season by him. And then Lurk God's Ravens. Lurk God, somebody who always competes at a high level, no matter what team you give them. We have the Alpha Heel 7 pulling off the upset. He advances. Of course, we have Beasley Beeman, who was eliminated, and his Denver Broncos. Coach Javale and the New York Jets. What a job by Coach Javale, taking one of the worst rosters in Madden and turning it into a division-winning team. He wins the AFC East pretty easily. And then Mr. Witness in his Los Angeles Chargers. So those two guys will face off. That should be a very good game. I'm looking forward to that one. That is it, guys. Season number 95 playoffs. Sponsored by Allied Plumbing and Heat, a name you can trust, and Best Buy. Guys, go to bestbuy.com, promo code Soden Bowl. Check out some of their deals, some of their sales. Christmas is coming up soon. Get your early Christmas shopping in. You can do it online at bestbuy.com. And that is it, guys. Happy Saturday, and good luck to the rest of the teams in Soden Bowl. I am S. Soden. I am out of here. Later.